Moments of high-speed panic. In a battle often heavy with long stretches of silent tension. ISIS mortars explode nearby. An American-backed fighter exposes his fist to attract a sniper's round. It works. This is a battle for the heart of the so-called caliphate, for its capital, Raqqa. Fighting in this landscape for the SDF, the Syrian Democratic Forces, is going to be all about momentum. They simply don't have the troop numbers to hold this vast amount of territory. Here in the west of the city, the fighting is ferocious and it has to stay that way. They need to confine the so-called Islamic State to an ever smaller area of territory and prevent those counterattacks. But in the long term, it's the Kurds that are doing most of the fighting here, and in the long term, they will not be welcome to stay. For now, the focus is on winning the battle for Raqqa. It began with the capture of the Tabqa Dam by the SDF in an air assault in coalition planes. Soon, fighters, led by female generals, were closing in on the city itself, hooking south along the Euphrates from Tabqa, and simultaneously punching along the main roads into the city from the east, the north and west. Tens of thousands of refugees have fled through their lines, and most of the ISIS leadership is believed to have run to the south, into desert villages now under coalition air attack. Keeping the advance going has been grueling. ISIS just launched a counterattack. Using tunnels, the extremists got behind the SDF lines. A positive spin can't hide this setback. We got about another kilometre further forward before we were chased out by the Syrian Democratic Forces and coalition special forces because the situation here is extremely unstable. The infiltrators have not all been cleared out. A Kurdish commander has told me that there are several pockets where the infiltrators have pinned down some of the SDF fighters. They have wounded and they have dead, and at the moment they have no way to get to their rescue. And one of the lessons of this is that there is no formal front line in urban warfare, and we've seen in Mosul just how long the battle for that city took. It is hoped that the battle for this city could be quicker, but there are 3,000 to 3,500 foreign fighters still in the centre of Raqqa, and the lead American diplomat in the region, Brett McGurk, has said they are all going to die here. But Syrians fighting ISIS are now looking to a future in Raqqa beyond the cult. Layla Mustafa is a Kurd and the co-president of an administration in waiting for Raqqa. She says Syrians who worked for ISIS but did not kill will be pardoned.
بالإفراج عن عدد لا بأس به من المعتقلين. وصل عدد المفرجين عنهم في مناطقنا إلى 83 معتقل أفرج عنهم، وفي مناطق الطبقة وقراها إلى 150 مفرج عنهم.
That may not convince the city's majority Sunni Arabs that liberation from extremism will not be replaced by occupation by rival Kurds. That is a problem, for now, that has been shelved. Sam Kiley, Sky News, Raqqa.